New tonight, state police have unveiled a new potentially life-saving service.
And if you're in need of help and you can't call 911, you can now text. But officials warn this service should only be used when absolutely necessary.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halpern's live in studio now with the details. Eric?
Mike and Shannon, police say this new service does improve public safety, but since there are some limitations, they want people going by this motto: if you need 911, call if you can, text if you can't. After being in the works for about 5 years and about $750,000 in new equipment, people can now text 911 in the Ocean State.
Today is a landmark day for Rhode Island.
According to Acting State Police Superintendent Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Barry, the new tool will help out both people and law enforcement. He says it can be especially helpful for those in potentially life or death situations where they can't talk, domestic violence victims, or those who are deaf, hard of hearing, or have a speech impediment.
As of today, Rhode Island's Text-to-911 service is fully operational and available for use.
And this works the same way as sending a normal text. You put 911 in as the number you're sending the message to, type up your message, and send. And police want you to know it is extra important to include your location in that message.
The text-to-911 option does not provide the same location tracking capabilities as a voice call.
Acting E911 Director Gregory Scungio put in a test text to show us how the system works. The telecommunicator gets the text, can respond and gather more info, and then pass that along to the proper city or town. But he does have reminders for people about the service. Don't send texts with more than 140 characters, don't use abbreviations, don't send pictures, videos, or emojis, and texts can take longer to process than a regular 911 call.
That is why we encourage everybody, call if you can, text if you can't.
And police cannot stress enough: if you use this service, give a brief description of your emergency and your exact location. Coming up at 6, what some within the deaf and hard of hearing community are saying about text to 911. I'm Eric Halpern, Eyewitness News.
Tonight, Rhode Islanders can now reach 911 by text message. State police announced the launch of the Text to 911 system today.
Eyewitness News reporter Eric Halpern was at the announcement. He joins us live in studio with the new details at 6. Eric?
Mike and Shannon, everyone, including hundreds of thousands of Rhode Islanders who are either deaf or hard of hearing in some way, now have this potentially life-saving service available to them. Moving forward, the state's Commission on the Deaf and Hard of Hearing will be working with both E911 and the community to make sure people know how to use it properly. Text to 911 is now available in Rhode Island.
This is an exciting day for us. The Text-to-911 service gives the general public another option for contacting 911.
You put 911 in as the number you're texting, don't use more than 140 characters, and then send. The message will then come here to the state's E911 center. Telecommunicators will text back and get in touch with the proper city or town. Police say calling is still the best thing to do if possible, but this new service will help both them and the people of Rhode Island.
Text to 911 is a potentially life-saving service.
According to the Rhode Island Commission on the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, there are about 210,000 Rhode Islanders who make up the deaf and hard of hearing community who could benefit from Text to 911. Its interim director, Pamela Zellner, was there for Tuesday's announcement.
And I can't stress enough how important this is for the deaf and hard of hearing community in Rhode Island.
And state police tell us about $750,000 worth of new equipment was needed to make this possible. They say the texting system can take longer to process than a call, so they're going with this motto: if you need 911, call if you can, text if you can't. I'm Eric Halpern, Eyewitness News.